Bum, 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum, 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 bum. So I now have a tradition to sing Peter Dislike before all the critical events in my life, before job interviews, before first dates, before meeting potential future in laws like today, before traveling, before getting onto a flight, before viewing events in the sky, solar eclipses, lunar eclipses. Every time I submit Lego ideas, and earlier this year when I filed my taxes, just before I hit the file button, I sang Peter Dislike a couple of times, and didn't get audited. So, does it work? I don't know. But what I do know is that if I sing it and it doesn't work, there's really no harm, right? The biggest regret I can have is that I don't sing it and then things go wrong. I get audited on my taxes. The first date doesn't go right. I don't get the job. I get sick. I suffer a plane crash of some sort, right? And then I'll have to think back. What if I had just sung the dislike song, right? I don't want to be in that position. It's a lot better to sing it and realize that it didn't do anything, right? You wasted 30 seconds. Than to not sing it and always wonder, what if I had just sung it? And that's why I want Peter Dislike to be my wedding song. I still remember the first time my prayers were answered. I was making a large bismuth geode. I was having a lot of bad luck. Actually, I know why I was having bad luck. I didn't realize that you actually need to heat the bismuth a little bit above the melting point of bismuth before you turn off the stove. Give it a little bit more time to cool off. I would see all of the bismuth had melted. I would be in a hurry to turn the stove off. Just didn't have the patience. I didn't realize that I needed to heat it above. I've since gotten a thermometer for that. And just make sure you don't use a mercury thermometer because by the time bismuth melts, mercury boils, actually. So the reason I had found out was quite by mistake, actually. I had been up all night doing this. The following day, a friend of mine called me, and he was long-winded, and by the time I got off the phone, the bismuth was at the temperature that I needed. But I was so frustrated that as I was talking to my friend, I sang Peter Dislike at him. Went over to pour the bismuth geode, and I got still the largest geode I ever poured. You guys remember, right? I called it Putin Dirty Bomb because I thought it could be used as a dirty bomb to kill Putin. So ever since, that's when I realized that the song actually does have a meaningful prayer to it. My grandmother on my father's side passed away 7 months ago. At the funeral, I kept singing Peter Dislike. My dad was so upset about that. My uncle wasn't upset. My uncle knows a little bit about psychology, and he told my dad, don't worry about it. Some people actually laugh at funerals. I didn't even know that. It wasn't until after the funeral that I read about it. And oh my God, people actually do laugh at funerals. I wasn't feeling like laughing. I just wanted to sing Peter Dislike. And once again, does it work? I don't know. What I do know is that I need to do everything that I can, whether they work or not, because that way I won't hold regrets, right? And so at my wedding, now there's still a chance, not as great as before, but there's still a chance that I'll have an unconventional wedding where it's only me walking down the aisle. I give that a 20% chance. Now, 80% chance I'll walk down the aisle with somebody. But either way, Peter Dislike will be a wedding song at the wedding. Probably even more so if I walk down the aisle alone because that's how I live my life, right? I live my life as a giant dislike. People don't understand me. That's why I wrote the song to begin with, right? But if I walk down the aisle with somebody, I'll also make sure to sing Peter Dislike as well because I don't want anything to go wrong with it. At my funeral, I want everybody to sing Peter Dislike. That's going to be something I write in my will. I haven't really written the will yet, but I'll definitely remind people in my will. Actually, maybe I'll record my Will as a video so that I can sing Peter Dislike, and then to remind everybody they need to sing Peter Dislike, right? This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.